Hello and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition How to Make a Good Looking Character, Reguard Male. I had this request for a Reguard Male on one of my other character creation videos, so here you go. Without further ado, let us jump into character creation. Here we are in character creation. Now before we start, I am going to cut in the preset that I've used on this character because I can't touch it, as you know. If I touch the preset, everything gets destroyed. So I will insert the preset here. There we go. That was the preset that I have used. If these sliders you see, they tend to jump a little up and down when you re-enter character creation. So let us just start. Skin tone all the way to the left. Weight is a good example on the slider. Jumping around. It's here, right in front of the T, but you can buff him up and you can make him skinnier too. He works with both of them. But for this character that you saw, it was right there. Head. Complexion. Everything in this section all the way to the left. Face. Nose type is one up from the left. So one up from the left. Nose height under the H in height. Nose length under the N there in length. Jaw width. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaw height. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jaw forward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 for jaw forward. Cheekbone height all the way to the left. Cheekbone width all the way to the left. Cheek color all the way to the left. Same with laugh lines all the way to the left. Cheek cowl lower. Now this guy I gave cheek color to help with his face. So that is one down from the left. As you can see, it really helps the shape of his face, and it works outside. I've had it out in Whiterun to check. Nose color also. This one needs a little nose color. So in between the E and the C, in between the two words there, nose color. Chin color under the O in chin color. Neck color all the way to the left, and forehead color, this guy also, I think that he needed a little forehead color, so it's the first one up from, the start there, from the left. First there, under the E. Eyes, eye shape right under the E there, or just in front of the E in shape. Eye color, this eye color is the one under the O, in color, but he can have them all. He can have every color there is. He can have white eyes, which if you've seen my other how to make a character video, you know I tend to like that. Yes, I do. But again, I chose a color that was not that one, so there you go. Eye color under the O. Eye height under the H in height, but in the back part of the H there. Eye width, let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 up from the left there. Eye depth all the way to the left. Eyeliner color all the way to the left. This guy I gave eyeshadow, and I will tell you why in just a second. So give him eyeshadow, the first one from the right towards the left. So one notch down there. Give him that eyeshadow, sorry. Eye tint all the way to the left. Now the reason why he has gotten eyeshadow is because I chose to give him no eyebrows. No eyebrows on this dude, and as I said, I had him out in Whiterun and tested him in a few lighting And it works. It kind of works. This works in the daylight. Now it is winter outside, but it did work. So there you go. And the reason why is because look at this. I mean, seriously. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? Now these he could use this. If you remove the eyeshadow, he could maybe use those. But Jesus, the eyebrows for the red guards. Yeah, no. I couldn't make them work, so I gave him no eyebrows. No eyebrows. I meant brows. No eyebrows, and I gave him eyeshadow instead. So there you go. That's a trick. Brow height all the way to the right, all the way to the right. Brow width all the way to the left, and brow forward all the way to the right. Now if I say right and you see the slider is to the left, it is to the left, because I've seen in my previous videos that I have a tendency to say to right, and you know, obviously I don't know the difference between right and left, so there you go. So just check that the sliders, copy the position of the slider. Oh god, yeah. Mouth shape. He can have different types of mouth, this guy, but the one that you see on him now is under the U in mouth. That one right there. Now, if you choose another mouth, you might want to adjust the height of it a little up and down. Mouth height on this guy is all the way to the right. Mouth forward is in between the T and H there, sort of. There it is. Chin width, right in front of the H in the word width. Chin length under the T in length. Chin forward under the W in forward, but in the front part of the W there. Lip color all the way to the left. Hair. He can have different sort of hairs, this guy. He sure can. He can pull off a lot of different hairdos. As you can see, he can definitely have this one. He can have this one. He can be bald for sure. He can have these Reguard hairdos. Absolutely. I don't know if I like this one on him, but this works. To an extent though, because I do think that the hairline is a little harsh. I think it's a little harsh. It should have been a little taller, maybe, or something, or narrower, like only 2 braids or something. I don't know. There's something about it that I don't, kind of makes his head a little flat. You see what I mean, right? This one he can pull off. And of course, you know my favorite, the mohawk. But as you see, he can definitely be bald. Look at that. He looks super cool bald. He was bald when I made him though. I usually try and make them, if they're not too hideous. Yeah. Because it's easier. So that's a little tip for you when you make them try and make them bald or with, you know, little hair, because then it's easier to see the shape of their head and face and so that sort of thing. And you see, you can use this one. CZ type again. He can use this one. He looks more like, you know, kind of Don Juan. I get that vibe from that hairdo. I do. And this one is cool, you know. Looks like an officer, doesn't he? Yeah. And this one, he actually can pull this one off. Looks kind of cool on him. Huh. Oh, there we go. This one too. Yeah. So, as you can see, he can have different hairdos for sure. And same with the hair color. The hair color that I've used is the one all the way to the right. But again, he can have different hair colors, although this is the lightest skin tone for the Reguard, so you see the white one crashes a little. You can definitely do it, but it does crash a little. So, you know, I would recommend to go with these darker tones instead. The black one is super cool. Look at that. Absolutely. And the brown, and you know, this one, this light brown. You can have the red. Not this one, I think. I think this crashes again, but this one he can have. This one he can pull off for sure. He can have that. It's a little, but it works. It works. And I don't think this. Yeah, maybe this. This one he can have. Definitely if you have maybe a hairdo that is not so... Well, that kind of... No, I don't know. What about the short ones maybe? I was thinking about, you know, this one. See, that works. That works. So with the hairdos that are not so obvious, and of course if it's bald, if you just want a red beard like that, definitely works. And of course the war paints and all that sort of stuff work. Let me just check. How does it... It's a little harsh, isn't it? Yes, it is a little harsh. You can do it, but it's a little harsh. And you see the black too with the long hair is a little harsh. But this color, this works with the long hair. The softer brown sort of. This too could work, you know, maybe a little bit, but it works. But this definitely works. So, you know, it is a testing process, as you know. Let's try some war paint. So let's go here to war paint and you know, give him my favorite one, that one. Yeah, if you've seen my other videos, you'll go, oh. I've seen that on all of them, on all of the characters. But this one actually, he didn't look that cool with it, did it? No, it didn't. Maybe with some other eyes. Let me see if I can find a cool combination here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. War paints on him, I don't know. But I found that this band, you know, if I made that black and I gave him this hairdo, what I've done is I, you know, gave him this, you see the hairdo, I gave him another beard, and I used this color. And I made his skin tone the darkest tone that I could find. It's the one all the way to the right there. So if I did that and I changed his eye color, no, I changed it back. Yeah, I changed it and changed it back. But I think I changed it back. Yeah. Yeah. So the war paint actually doesn't look that cool on him. But this kind of works. It does. As you can see, like this I think works. I think that's cool. And this dark black one and this brown one I think works with that. Yeah, they work. And you know, a different hairdo, of course you can have, like, it can be bald like that. It's kind of cool. So, but I don't know, it didn't look really good with war paints. So let me show you. If we go to war paints, see, it's just kind of, this one looks cool, but it's so scary. I mean, it's just too scary. We don't want it to look that scary, do we? This kind of works though. We can have this one. But if you want it to be scary, you know, this is cool, I have to say. It is. But this works, and this you can definitely use. But it is, you know, of course this one, but everybody looks so good with this one, so, you know. Let me just change him back 1 second. There we go, we are back to square one. Now I want to show you something when it comes to this character and the chin. He has the same problem that the dark elf male guy had, and that is that his chin is too bright. It's too bright, and I don't get the option to make it very much darker, so give him some facial hair, something that covers his chin. So mine was 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the beard that I've chosen to give him. Now he can use, as you saw the other character, he can use all sorts of beards. He looks good with a lot of different beards. He absolutely does. You can have, just don't choose the chinless ones. Sort of choose something that has facial hair on his chin. And you're good. He can have these long ones and, you know, all full beard if you want that. No problemo. So, but on the character that you saw, you see, you can't have anything with his chin bare. You could try and shorten his chin and see if it looks better, but I don't know. They tend to look a little wrong if you do that. So I would just stick with some facial hair instead. I sure would. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the one that you saw on, or that you see this character has. So people, that was it for my Reguard guy. And what is left? Yes, it is to say, go out, have huge amounts of fun, and thank you so much for watching.